Hello, welcome to a stream. Hi. Um, Today we're gonna be continuing working on the castle here. Hopefully everything's working well. Um, yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna continue working on this today. See what progress I can get done. And yeah, hopefully just continue. I don't have any I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do today because we're like gonna be doing some designing of the next parts. So hopefully I do that well. Um, so one thing I noticed while I was looking around before the stream is that these areas right here aren't lit up. And since they're not kind of like gonna be interior areas that I'm not gonna work on for a while, I thought we could just light them up with torches, kind of like we've done the insides of the roof. And it's right like there's torches there. Two torches probably would be enough, like one just here and here. So if we do that on all the sides, nothing should spawn for now. And once we do some more permanent stuff here, we'll add some different lighting. Um, so let's add some torches to the other ones. I want to have them in the same place just so it's kind of uniform, but it doesn't really matter. So the main things we would work on today is the pillars or kind of attachments right here to these towers and the roof above them, the roofs above them, because those those are the things that are like kind of the next step up. The roof, I'd kind of just be copying this design, just trying to make it slightly bigger, since these towers are bigger than this one. Um, so it'd kind of be a scaling thing I'd have to work out because I want them to look pretty much the same. They'll be slightly taller, and I think it's like maybe 5 or so blocks wider in diameter, maybe a little bit more than that. Um, with this one, like from here, it seems a lot bigger, but I'm not sure if how much it is. I don't remember the measurements. There's also things can also spawn kind of up here on these towers, but I think for now, since that will be an area we're working on, I'm just gonna sleep and kind of deal with it in a second. But this layer right here, I thought we could do. I mean, nothing could really threaten me too much because they're kind of like out there. I just, it's nice to be a little bit safe here. Okay, so what would I need? Um, let's just look at the design here. For what I want to do. Maybe we should start with this corner here and try to connect it up that way. Um, because this is gonna be not a pillar, and maybe just having that structure set up would be better. It should just mirror this, just above it. So that should be easy to do, in theory. So if we did copy it, um, okay, I think yeah, let's try to do that since this is a more direct copy. Like these are just kind of an inverted version of that. It should be not too difficult to do. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, okay, that's working. Okay. So the thing I'll need to check first is what layer the okay, so this goes one above. So the way I must have designed it is that I'll do a rim, and I think the rim is kind of has a thick border, right? It goes 2 blocks and around. So let's just start making that border at the top since we're gonna want that there. And I guess we have enough materials to do that. There is torches. Yeah, okay, now we can start adding the torches here also. Um, because I think because this is gonna be inside area, an inside area, so we're gonna have to have torches here. I think if we just do one here and here, kind of on the closest insides, that should be enough. because the light should be able to spread there. So let's just do that. And we'll do it on each tower once we get there. But I think I should define the design for this first tower, then move to the other towers. And then kind of do it maybe layer by layer. Because if I go in just doing the whole, like, doing each little part first before I have it designed, then I may have to, like, redo a lot of stuff. So let's just do this a bit slow. Okay. I'm just doing the whole ring first because I think this all will be filled in. I feel like that would make sense. Even if I do have some connection kind of going that way, I think this rim would still be here. So there we go. And now we have to kind of, do I have any dirt on me? No. Let's get the materials we need just for this part and kind of reorganize my inventory. So we can do this more easily. We need this, we need this, we don't need anvils anymore. So we need, yeah, we do need end rods. Do I need lanterns? I don't think so. But we'll need more slabs than I have currently, so we can make more of those. Carpets, I shouldn't need any carpets or wool, so we can get rid of that. I'll keep the grindstone on me, or the stone cutter. Gosh, I still do that. In case I need it to change some of the andesite up. We might need a few more polished andesite, so I'll keep 2 regular in case you want to keep them, but we'll have that on me. And we have this, that. Okay, we don't need the torches. What do I need in my bar that we'd want? These 4 things I think would be good. All right. And I need dirt. I forgot about the dirt. I don't know. Let's just go get it from down here instead of just flying back into that. I might want to relocate the like mini storage area up there. Since we're kind of getting higher up on the build. I don't think it's really in the most convenient spot anymore. So I might want to relocate that and reorganize it. That might be a good thing to do to help me build the rest of it. 2 stacks should be enough. I shouldn't need an axe right now, so we can just reorganize things there. I kept the lanterns on me for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. Ooh, that was lucky. I thought I was going to take damage there. So how many blocks is this? I think it's 7, but I'm going to recount just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's 6. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's 6.5 in theory if we're counting from the slab. So I just want to start with the main thing here and then work from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slab. I should probably build this dirt out a bit farther. Okay, and now we're gonna need to replicate the design. Okay, so it starts 2 up. I can go 2 up all the way. It's similar to things I've done before, but I don't really remember exactly how this is set up, so I'm gonna have to copy it quite a bit. Let me just, okay, yeah, that's good. All right, this is a mess of scaffolding here, but just getting started is good. Okay, so how many blocks up from that one it is? I think that's slab, so I think it's just 1 block higher. Oh, this is so hard to see. Am I... Is this the right spot? No, this is just 2 blocks. That's a block and a slab. Block, slab, okay. So we can just go like that. Okay. It's weird because this tower isn't as freestanding as the other ones, so this is the only side that really will have this type of structure. Okay, I think that is the basic part of it. Now I just need to add these like 3 kind of other parts. So this is going to be a block and a slab down. That's just... Okay, let me see if I could just kind of guess what we gotta do here. Wait, is there slabs on these 2 center ones? Let me get rid of this dirt here. I'm just gonna look. Okay, what's a good place to get off? Okay. Just need a good view of this. Okay. I mean, it's kind of mirrored right here, which is weird, right? Because it's going down here, but then up on this mirroring, which is different than before, or not. What did I do before, actually? Because if it's... Huh, that's weird. So, looking at this, this is the same kind of thing as the top one. Which is, I guess, a weird way to kind of mirror it. So this is kind of where it goes up a little bit more, and then this one's going to be down, because these are off, but then this one goes back to what the bottom one is, like, being kind of closer. I don't know, that's just what I went for. I think it looks fine, but, like, that's not exactly how I had it envisioned originally. But it works. I don't think it needs to be changed. So we're going to have that there. This is different though. It's slightly bigger, I think. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So there's going to be okay, so this is going to be one from top, that's one down. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. I need to be higher up though. So this is going to be here. Then there's going to be this here, this here. Then we go like that. Let's just keep going up. This is going to have end rods, slab here, slab. And then if I can remember how the bottom part of this was, this shouldn't be difficult. I would think... So this was... I probably have to look. Because this should be what this looks like. So there's 3 down from there. Yeah, okay. And then there'll be 1 block. There'll be 3 blocks on the next layer. That's all the same height. 3 blocks, slab, slab, and then 3 blocks up. And then another slab. Okay. So just go like 1, 2, 3. And we can break this. I think it goes like that. 1, 2, 3. So it kind of makes this point going upwards. Let me check something real quick. Okay. All right. So this is all in place now. And hopefully that'll help me get a better understanding of what I want to do with that spot of the build, part of the build. Because I find filling in parts that you know are going to be like a certain thing is helpful. But now that I think about it, this one this one doesn't have the point on top of it. So this, it kind of just goes slab. Huh, this is different. Okay, I probably want to have that in this part of, or in that. Okay. And so it starts, it goes as, oh, this is weird. So this has this, but that had a slab there. It just didn't have the point. So it's the same thing, just getting rid of the blocks above the point. All right. Good to know. I mean, I could keep it to change it up a little bit, but I think having it like this may be better. It still looks kind of pointy, but it's not as big now. And the curve kind of feels weird. Okay, let me just, so this, that is a block. Okay. So I may just want to kind of like how these went up with the blocks. I'd want to, I guess I could just add a slabs here. I'm trying to make it all kind of match up with things, but I think just having this like that, it's hard to match up when the build's kind of just all weirdly shaped, like it is. So I think that looks better, and it kind of feels like just an indented support. All right. The roof, the bottom of the roof's going to be a little tricky to figure out. Okay, now it's raining. Let's get rid of the dirt here just to see if this is actually what I want to have here and not some other type of pillar thing. Because this is a more subtle way to like add a little texture to the edge of the pillar, or the big pillar. But I think that works. I mean, I could add something kind of in the middle here. Like a small little kind of extra, like a mini window maybe might be cool. I don't know if I'd want to do a fake one or like actual hole. The windows here will probably be, they'll be real windows where you can go through it. Okay, let's get rid of this. I don't know, still don't know what to do with these lightning rods. I'm gonna want to move them. I could probably put them, I don't know, somewhere near the top of the build, because it's mainly just the trees I need to protect, and part of the path like down here. So it's mostly if I just had like, if I had like one on top of each of these, it'd probably be okay. Because I don't want it to burn down by lightning. Okay. Let's sleep if it's night. It is not night. Okay. Now what we should do. What should we do? Let's just look at it again. I think having the border at the top of it makes it feel more stable. Huh. But I think I want to figure out what to do with these pillars. There's really not that much I have to design here, since like only like an eighth or a fourth of it. Yeah, an eighth pretty much. Am I needing to design of this whole area? I just need to design like this one thing, and then that I copy it on each of the sides there. I was thinking it's doing something a little kind of strange with this. Like, I don't think I may not do this, but I have it like going diagonally out and up here, and then going inward like that, and making this weird like pillar like pathway thing maybe. Um, like if I look at the front, it would be like that and that. Um, I think it may be too weird to do that though. But I feel like having it go straight up, I feel like maybe having it go in a bit would be good. Like make an arch of some sort. Um, like have, I don't know, like maybe kind of close in this area a bit more. A thing I could do, well, I already have this connected path, but I don't know. There's not a lot of space here. And I was thinking I could add like a archway right here, and you could walk underneath this to connect this to the main pillar and not have them completely disconnected, I think would be cool. Um, I mean, something I could do right now is just start building this main pillar. That would be something I can just make progress on and not have to think about the design too much because I just could go up. Um, and it's like I'd kind of figure out the height once I get there. I'd be like, I'd just keep going and then I'd check to see if it looks good at a certain height. We could do that right now instead of doing this first to kind of so we could picture how we'll connect these up. That might be a good thing to do. I think I may just copy this part that we just did over to all the 4 pillars though, because I'm pretty sure I want this. I'm pretty sure I want this on all sides, so we'll do that. It's gonna take a little while, but it shouldn't take too long. I'll add the torches in first. I just don't want to be stuck, you know? I just want to kind of keep making progress and like design what I kind of think I know what I want, and then if I don't know what I want to do with a certain area, I just kind of work on a different area and like build the things I know I want around the thing, and then it should be easier with more closed in space. We could start doing with the top of this and then do the bottom of the connected section, or that part, I mean. If I made a mob farm like right above this area, like right where this pillar would be, it'd probably be pretty efficient since this area is completely lit up and kind of cleared out at the bottom. But there's still a lot of space things can spawn around the castle, so it wouldn't be too different than just being high up in some other area. Okay. So that's in place. I think I can copy that over pretty easily. Okay, where's the center here? It's right here, I think. Yep. Okay, so we can kind of just do oops, I hit my keyboard with my mouse. Um, 2, 2, 2, and then does it go all the way kind of to the yeah, I think it goes to the edge here. Oops. I don't think it does that though. Nope, that's way too far. It doesn't go here. It goes here. Okay. And will be the center, right? I have a feeling I'm doing this wrong for some reason. Okay, yeah, is this right? This part will be the biggest. No, I'm falling. No, I'm line this up wrong. This is not supposed to be here. That's why I went too far. Or did I? What did I do wrong here? Is this supposed to be here? Okay, yeah, that's what I did wrong. Okay. So this will be These are 3 blocks off the ground here, so 3, 3. There might be slabs here that I'm forgetting about, but we can figure that out in a second. It goes there, and then a slab there. I'm thinking that it would be like that. Oh, what I should do is just take a screenshot and then look at it. Okay, it'll be at this height. And there'll be a slab starting the other part. There's not slabs here. This is where this will be. This will be a slab, and I think right here and right here will be a slab. Okay, let's sleep. I'm trying to take it slow today. I mean, I wanna make progress, right? That's kind of something I'm focusing on. But I also I don't need to rush it. Just I don't want to do something that I'm not happy with, is what I'm trying to say. I want to build it to where I think it looks good. Okay. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slab. And then we can go like that. And that might be helpful. And then we can go there. There'll be slabs there. And it should be a mirror of what is below. So if I remember, this is like that. Is this a slab? Oh, it's so hard to see from above. Okay, so I believe it went. Let me just take a look from over here because I'm not getting it right. So there's a layer of 2 right after that slab. After it? Or like there's a layer. Okay, there's 2 blocks. So there's going to be a block there and there. Okay, to make that feel more in. And then above that is a block, is the 3 blocks. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. So that's going to be there, that's going to be there. This I've already placed in, and then there'll be 2 slabs, and this is 1, 2, 3 on top of that. All right, there we go. We should be able to do this faster now that I think I kind of have the design. But what does it look like with both of those parts in place? I mean, it's missing the roof, right? So you don't really get the full picture, but it does feel, yeah, I think that's good. Once the windows are in place, I guess I could add the windows also. That's something I know I'm gonna have in this area. I'd have to figure out their height, but I think I could do that just kind of comparing the heights of these towers and how much space they took up and kind of just doing that proportionally to this one. So I don't know, is it faster to like be up here or is it faster to just be on this layer? It may depend on just how I do it, but I don't want to like, I'm just want to crouch and kind of place it in because that's, I think, gonna just be faster than trying to like spam click too much. Okay, I have I run out of andesite or polished andesite? I use it up so fast. Okay. Let's place this in. But if I do like this weird extra thing, I don't know if it really makes sense to have it as a path. Because this would kind of just be a mini balcony area, and then you'd come down from above. I think it'd be better just to have as like a roof pillar. Um, I don't know. I don't think it would be practical. It would be purely aesthetic if I did something like with it coming inward before it going up, before going up. What I could do is just do like a half arch, where it doesn't actually connect to anything, and it just kind of, like would kind of just go out this way and look sort of like an aqueduct, maybe. That's incomplete. But yeah, I feel like if I just go straight up here though, it won't look right. Maybe once with the roofs in place, this will feel more enclosed. I think the problem is it feels too open up here, right? It feels like this is just going to be stale, but I think once I have the roof going up, it'll feel much more enclosed. And maybe I'll do like a small... I feel like, I don't know, maybe an overhang on this area might be good. Okay, we can head over to this side now, or let's start with the top, and then we can do the bottom part. I know how it's built now, and I definitely do. So we can go like this, and then it goes up to 3, and then it goes here. There's a slab there. Okay, and then it has this slab, and then that one, and that one, I believe. And then we can go like that, that, and then we can get out dirt and place the dirt down and kind of go outwards, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there, and then I think we can go to 4 or 3. Is it just 3 here? Yeah, I think it's like that. Okay, and then I can go down to here, place some slabs in, do this in place, and I know it goes to here, and then I think that's it. Is this right? Let's check. I think that's good. And I did that one much faster than the last one. I think there's 6 blocks between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not counting the slab part. And I think I designed that on purpose because this one has like 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's kind of how I designed it. So yep. But I feel like maybe having something in the center here to like make it feel more less just flat, because they're closer on this one, and since they're not as close on this one, it feels more open here. So I think having just like, I don't know, maybe just like something here to decorate it would look good. To kind of be like it's holding, like it's just pointing towards whatever that is, like maybe like a shield type of thing. Not sure. Let's go over to this one and place the torches in. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm out of andesite now. Let's go get some more. It's not too hard to get back to here. So maybe I'll keep it just a little bit longer down here. That should be enough for what I'm doing for now. All right. But I'm not sure what to work on after this. I guess I could do the windows. Just those two, because there's not gonna be windows here, right? There'll be two on each of the big pillars. I don't think I have enough concrete for that. I did make some recently, but I think I might need more because those would be pretty big windows. Okay. Now I need to do this here. And it goes up to 3, and then has a slab here, slab here, and a slab there, and then slab, 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 and now we can drop down. Oop, that was farther than I intended, but that's fine. Now we can place this in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slab. 1, 2, 3. Let's get a bit closer. 1, 2, 3. I should be pretty safe now to build because I think most things should be lit up. Everything should be lit up or mob proof. Okay. What we can do, we can place these in, go here, there, and have this. Okay, I guess we can just place this down. Do that. And then I think it goes down to there. Okay, and then slabs, and that should be it. Okay, good. We got something in place now. Okay, that's not lit up actually, never mind. I still need to add lanterns there. But I don't know if I want to do that yet because I'm still kind of I'm still figuring out what I want to do with this area. Okay. Yeah, but I think the plan for maybe the rest of today will be to do the windows and then I guess we can start just building this pillar because I think having this in place will be helpful for why is this, shouldn't the dirt be like one higher? Because now I'm gonna have to get rid of something if I'd want the pillar to start right kind of at this level, right? Because that's what we've done in the past with things, right? So I'm gonna have to do another layer of dirt here. Did I really? I guess I intended it for the ground, but I didn't really think about it in terms of having to build the pillar itself. Okay, well, we'll just have to do another ring and then go up. Okay. That won't be too bad. Let's just get the concrete. This may take a little while, but we can get some concrete out. We'll need some chains and lanterns also because it's gonna be using kind of the style we did before. Okay, gray concrete. We have quite a bit of it. That still might not be enough though. Okay. We'll have to get some more if necessary. There's 63 chains here. There's a lot of lanterns. I'll just come back for it. I shouldn't need this andesite right now, so I'm gonna put a little bit in a chest. I am going to end up getting some blocks that I break away. I guess I don't need torches right now, so we'll put that in there. Okay, is anything I'm forgetting? I don't think so. I'll put this andesite in here also just to clear up some space. Okay. Let's measure this out. What do we want to have it here? Is it going to be... What's the best way to make it? So this is 4 blocks away. This is 4 blocks away. I think I want to keep it that way. This has this little crest. I don't know. Is that the right thing? Little kind of extra thing on it. I think we're gonna want to add something like that to the top one, but since it's a little bigger, I'm not certain on how I wanted to do it. Probably, I don't know, just a bigger version of that. So, okay. I'm thinking with the windows here, we shouldn't have them too far away from the top. I want them to be like, I want them probably be 4 away from the top, just like this one, and then 4 away from the bottom, like this. So down here, I have, okay, so the bottom, I've done this on the bottom, which is the same as that one. So that's probably what we're going to do on the top also. Just keep it exactly the same. I don't need to make it bigger then, so I can just kind of replicate that look. Okay, we'll do that at some point. But we'll put the windows in first. Okay, I have to remember to do that though, because that might be something I forget. Okay, if we're doing it 4-way, how wide do I want the windows to be? Do I want them to be the same height? Or the same, not height, width? I think having them the same width would be good, or would they? You know what, they may be just too long. If I, yeah, I don't want the windows to be too big. Maybe I do. Because I like the ratio to window to kind of the other sides here. So what would end up happening is I probably want it 6 away. But if I make it 6 away, the window may be the exact same size as that window, which may not be good. Because this window is 5 in its width, and this window would be 5 in its width if I didn't go outward, but then it would be 7 in its width. And I don't know, that feels kind of too wide. How should I... Do I want to keep it the same, or should I make it wider? Let me just look. Just from like a little bit of a distance to see if I can get an idea. So, would it be good to be this wide? Because it would end up being this wide if I kept it like that. I just fear that there'll be a lot of exposed stuff, which if we had that thing there and spread out, then it might be good. But if we don't, then it would feel just really empty with stone. I don't really I think if I made the width of this one 7 instead of 5, it would just feel too big. Like it would just be... I might just need to try this out to see which I like better. Because maybe making it bigger would be the right thing to do here, and it won't feel as big because it's farther away, right, than this one. And it's also, the column itself is bigger, the pillar. Okay, huh. There's not a great, I don't think there's a good mathematical way to make this the same size. So how far away is this from the edge here? This is 1, 2, 3. This is actually 4 or so. I think we're gonna try doing it with a thicker one and starting it. This window's gonna be massive. You know what? That's fine. We're gonna start it with maybe 5, just one block. We'll start it with 6. Oh, or 6. Let's see. Maybe I can just kind of, if I place dirt, do I want to start there? I think I wanted to start 4. We'll start it 4 away, just like we did on this one. 4 away from the top and the bottom. And I guess this would be a good time to place this part in. Maybe just above the windows sections. For now, I think it probably could, because we don't know how those will connect yet. Okay. I think having my haste beacon turned on would be a smart thing to do. Is it covered right now? Is that why it's not on? Yeah, it's covered. Should I just move it, or should I think I'll just place a hole in the ground for now where it goes. I'm gonna have to reactivate it also, because what's gonna happen is if I keep needing to use it, then I'll just have to keep moving it more to the center here. Oh, okay. I just need to get rid of this dirt, right? Is that where it's lined up? Or there? I feel like it's right here. Yeah, okay. I didn't actually have to really remove anything. That was just kind of some scaffolding. All right. Haste 2. Jump 2. Haste 2. Okay, it was already kind of there, but I just want to make sure. Haste 2. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna end up with a lot of blocks. So this is gonna be, because it's 4 from the top and the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to kind of pick up the blocks that I'm breaking right here, because it's gonna be quite a bit. Okay. That's 4. I don't think I'll need the ones right on the corner of this, so I could just keep that like there. Because that one also has kind of the top parts in it, so. Okay. And I should sleep. Okay, I need to get rid of this and that. Okay, let's sleep. Our bed's really close. I'll just need to fly up in a second. And we'll be good. There we go. Okay. I don't know, it's gonna look a little weird to start out with here. So this is 4 blocks up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think so. But it was a good call adding the haste, because this would have taken much longer if I didn't. All right. So we can start by just seeing the size of this hole to see if that looks too big. You know what? Now that I see it, I think it looks right, the right size. It's gonna look very grand, but I think once we have the concrete in place, it's gonna look good. I may change it up a little bit, but we're going to start out with this. And now that's a different width, I'm going to have to change the lantern pattern underneath it. Guess I'll just have the lanterns like this, because that's how we... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. For a second there, I thought it was 5. I'm like, did I really mess up that measurement? Okay, we're just going to go from the bottom, because that'll be easier to place the blocks in. Okay, and then we can go like that, and there, and the lantern. And we get rid of some of the dirt. And maybe this will help me figure out what I want to do with the pillar on the side. From right there, it feels way too big. Now that I have it in, it doesn't. Yeah, I think having it skinnier, but that height would be good. It definitely shouldn't be less than that height. I think the height's good, just the width we need to move in instead, because I think the problem is the border, it's maybe the right size, but the border of the concrete is skinnier than this border, like relatively. Like if I scaled this up to here, the border on this looks thicker than that one, right? Respectively. And that makes this look like it looks too insignificant compared to the blocks, just a light border, when the border is kind of the main part of the window itself. It's not that the fact there's a hole there, it's the fact there's this border that kind of breaks up the build. I mean, the hole's important, right? Because you need to go in it. Or see through it, but to make it a window. There's a bat. Let's try it 1 block skinnier. And see if that fixes it. Because the border will still feel... I don't think doubling it up would make it look good, though. I think that would make it look really, like, it would be way too thick. And it would look weird. I'm gonna have to place in this edge part again, which is annoying. Around it. Let me just maybe just fill in this side real quick before I go break the other part of it. But I think the issue with the window here is that the wall, there's too much just blank wall exposed. So I'm just gonna have it like that. The size looks better, right? But okay, I think just... yeah, I think having it skinnier would look better. And we'll just need to add some detail. Make sure this pillar... what we could do is have this pillar go up and then kind of grab around the pillar. Like having like a kind of a rib cage look to it in support. In its supports. Let me just kind of block pick and go like... let's try to make it randomized. It's gonna end up being not if I don't pay any attention to it. Oops. There. I don't know, there. Okay, hopefully that's good. Alright, does that make it look even better because having the hole on the edge of it? Yeah, okay, I'm not sure. With this side still in place, it's hard to tell. But I think that might be cool, having like having where it just kind of wraps the tower instead of having it be it's so much separate. It'll kind of feel like it's part of it. And maybe I could have a similar kind of wrap just in the center part of here instead of going the full part, the width. That's the right word, width. Or height. I think it'd be height in that case. This needs to be like that, and let's fill this in. And now we don't have to, the lanterns will be easier to deal with. Um, okay. I think that's better. It does look weird. It looks like oddly skinny now. There's not really an in-between I can do, I don't think, with just the concrete. So, but I think that works. I think that it's, yeah, it is definitely longer than this one, right? Just by a few blocks, maybe like 2 or 3. I think 2, maybe, I don't know. By a few. So it feels bigger than these, but yeah, I think that's the right thing to do here. There just needs to be something filling in a bit more space. And I feel like I've wasted maybe some of this concrete by dropping it. Okay, let's add the underneath part. Should be easy. I just need to mirror it. Okay, so I think the design we went for is just chains like this. This one's in, there, there, there. Okay. How does that look now with that extra bit of detail? I think it works. I think it works. I don't have any rockets on me. So let's get 2 stacks, and I'll get 2 more just so I can put them in here for ease of use. All right, silk touch, right? Okay. Out. Um. Uh. Huh. Now, I'm not sure if I want to just copy this window over to all the sides now, or if I should figure out the design I want around it before doing that, just to make sure it is what I want. Okay. When I used the concrete to make a pillar here, it just didn't look right. So what we're going to do, I don't know, let's just try maybe just filling this in with andesite blocks. This is gonna look a little weird, but I just want to know if the general idea of just having a pillar here works. And I'm gonna want to have this connect up with a similar look to this, right? So the top, except for that part, should be like have at least 3 of these things, because right here might have like the arch, it might get different, but the other 2 should probably have it, so it can't be this thick at the very top, at least. Or it would have to go in a little. Okay. It looks all right. It's definitely good to have something there to break up the tower. So it's like these things, right? Because these are kind of just like support pillars that are not fully connected. That's just a full pillar. I don't know how to decorate it though. Because it can't just be that, right? Hmm. I'm not sure. And I think this pillar is the hardest part to figure out right now. It's almost night, so I guess I'll sleep. But huh. I just feel like having it like a pillar like this just on this side makes that side look unsupported compared to it, which maybe is okay. Perhaps the thing we should do right now is figure out what I want to put here, because I think this definitely needs something. You know, I would want to put like diamonds in the middle, but I need to go mining again for that because I don't have any diamonds left. I am out of diamonds. I guess I could do a diamond mining stream at some point. So I do think I'll need some more probably for the build because I only have them like on these parts and then there. Okay, but what could we put here that doesn't... It could just be like a mini version of this. So this is 6 blocks, right? So this would be the center. I don't know if it should be something different. Because this, I feel like it blends in too much with the colors here. And that might be the problem. It all looks the same. But I don't want to make it the same thing as the roof, because I feel like that should be on the roofs. It could be like a mini roof. Like just going here. That wouldn't really make sense, but it may look cool, so that might be something I want to do. I don't know. Let's just start with something really simple. Like just a weird diamond looking thing. I don't know, and do this. That looks weird. This all looks weird, and now I'm breaking things way too fast. Let's just see what that looks like. If it helps, though. Yeah, I think it does help. But, like, if there were just, like, maybe diamond blocks right here, that would look better. But I don't know what I could use, instead of that, because I don't really want to go mining for diamonds right now. And I don't want to go mine for diamonds and then not want to use them. Would also be a thing. Okay, I have the concrete on me, right? So what if I put concrete right here? What would happen? Would it look weird? Or would it look good? And be a nice breakup of the other colors? And what I could do is I could put a lantern there. I think it feels too blocky compared to, because that's part of the thing about the concrete here is that when I've used it in this build, it's been just concrete, very solid, and that's kind of how I want it to look. But when it's connected kind of to a part like this, it doesn't really feel like it's meant to be there. Like I can use smooth stone. Has a good little change. But I'm not sure if this is the right place for that. What I said I was going to do with the rest of the stream is just build the windows and then fill in the main tower. So maybe I should just start filling in the main tower. I don't know, this just doesn't look right. Like it needs something else. And I don't know if that's just like extra indentations. I said I wanted to wrap it inward. But I feel like it's, at this point, there's too much andesite right here. With this part and that part, there's just too much polished andesite. And I don't know what I'd use instead of it. But I don't want it to be like a completely different block than I've used in the rest of the build. I kind of want to use something I've already used and like stick to the palette. But what I might need to do... So my thoughts for wanting to have that as gray concrete the other time is because, look, these pillars right here, I used gray concrete here, right, to break up this thing make it feel more like there's more depth to it. But having it up there, it doesn't feel right, but that might be what I need to make it look good. Okay, so what I could do is just line it with gray. Let me try something. Because right now it's outward, right? This pillar is going out. I don't know, it's hard to try my ideas out, like, while I'm thinking about them. Okay, this should be easy, fast to break down at least, if I do it without making a mess of my, of what I've already built. Okay, I've lost some of my inner sight here, which is annoying, but... Okay. What we could try here is, oh no, because it's, I'd have to break these blocks down to do what I was thinking. I'm just, I'm not sure what type of pillar. Like, if I did something maybe more, it's just concrete. This gray concrete just like absorbs like all the light, right? It's just very blank, and like it doesn't have very much texture to it. I mean, I could add like maybe some greenery here, like some pots or something, with plants in it. Hmm. Okay, maybe I should just kind of get an outline of the shape. Maybe the shape is more important than the blocks, because I could use gray concrete or just the polished andesite. Either way, I think it'd be all right. But maybe let's try our idea of making it kind of curved here, where it goes kind of up and then out a little bit, and see if I like that shape. It might need to be higher up and bigger than that. I don't know. I think it might be almost too far out, though. Oh, I'm so stuck with this part. You know what? I think I'm just gonna start building the main pillar. I'm probably gonna have to get rid of a lot of it, but since we have our haste beacon, it's not too big of a deal to get rid of certain parts. Like this, there might be a whole entrance here, and entrances at other parts of it also. But I think just starting to get this shape in place and be able to see it would be helpful for the rest of the designs here. And I could kind of just fill things in between, would be easier. And I didn't, I still need to do the top kind of indents there. But we're gonna need to figure out that with the roof. I'm out of dirt. Can I go through here? Yep. I want it to feel like, I don't want it to be too plain. I want some parts to be simple, like this. I like how there's, I mean, this looks a little weird, but I like how there's like a little bit of flatness to it, but there's also depth, and then also like there's a detailed arch here. But it's not like, it feels interesting, right? Without, and very like decorated, but without having too much different like variation of blocks or I don't know, just the shapes and like weird kind of things they create, I feel is cool. Like kind of when I flew down from here, I like that there was this weird kind of like way into like another pathway. I mean, once I build the interior, that'll kind of change, but depending on how I make the interior, it could look cool still. Uh, I need more dirt. That is what I needed. That's why I came here, but it is almost night. All right, I'll get like 3 stacks maybe. That might be too much. And I also need the blocks for building in the pillar. So we'll get that on also. And okay, let's see. Do I have any? We can put our concrete, I don't know, back in this chest. Shulker box, I mean. We'll get rid of this, and we'll get just the blocks I need and just kind of zone out placing blocks down. And we can figure out later what I want to do with it. So I know there's some andesite in here. There should be, okay, we're running low on andesite again. So we're gonna have to go on an andesite mining trip. So that is all the andesite, but I should have more stone just down at the bottom chests. I'm gonna run out very fast, is the thing. Okay, let's go down. We need stone. Good thing I have stone in quite a few of these chests. There should still be plenty of stone. Plus the times I've dug for andesite, I got a ton of stone. So we can turn like, I don't know, a few stacks into, well, that was a lot, into the stone brick. Okay. And I'll reconfigure my inventory a little bit. But yeah, we'll just start layering this up, and with this pillar filled in, I think we'll be able to kind of connect this area to this one. We'll be able to figure out like how tight this is and how it feels, because there is a lot of distance between these two pillars, and I think maybe having like, I don't know, some trees here might be cool. Might want to do different ones than the ones down there, because we didn't originally, like I didn't have cherry blossom trees when I built those, but I like cherry blossom trees better, so maybe we could have some of those up here, and I'll probably do custom trees of them for this build since I already did custom trees down there. We could have like 4 trees kind of here, and then you could go in like around the trees, and there'll be something in the center here. It's kind of tricky because that goes in interior also, but I don't know, just having the entrance I want and kind of the shape of how it'll enter the interior, I think's what I'll try to work on with this area. All right, let's reorganize my inventory. I'll place that there, and I'm just gonna kind of do the rotating stuff method, just so I can focus just on the blocks and not accidentally place other things down. Okay, I need andesite. I'm gonna run out of this so fast. We might want to go get some more andesite. If I run out. I think maybe like, I don't know, 3 shulker boxes more. 2 or 3 shulker boxes will be enough andesite for the rest of the build. Like, maybe not the interior parts, but for the outside that we're working on here, that should be hopefully enough. Is this working correctly? Yeah, it's fine. But I am committed to this shape, I think is good. So we're just gonna fill this in here. And maybe I should switch this to, I don't know, carrots or something, so I don't accidentally shield. Okay. But I go through blocks so fast, and this is just kind of the first layer. And like these all were originally like stacks. This is going to require a ton of blocks. And what happened there? That looks like way too much stone. So does here. I think I might be getting stuck on certain things. Let's get a pickaxe out, actually. I don't know. Put stone here. It might be, I don't know. A lot of this will probably be broken out. The center parts here and the diagonals will both, I mean, there'll be an entrance here, I know, and then there'll be maybe an entrance here. I might choose not to do that because that might be too many entrances. But yeah, well, I want to have it good to start out with, so that is weird. Did I? Okay, let's fix that. But I'm just not gonna have enough blocks to remotely get high enough to do this for today, I don't think. So we're gonna have to go get some more. I think my other beacon is in... No, I think it is somewhere in a hole still. Or did I pick it up? I feel like I might have picked it up. I don't know where it is. I've forgotten again. But it should be easy to find. But yeah, I'm almost out. And I have plenty of stone. It's just the andesite. Okay, that. Yeah, I have less than 3 stacks of andesite left. Okay. And I'm not sure how the top of this tower is going to look, because I think I'd want to do it like there's not going to just be one big roof. It's going to be multiple layers of roofing or something. I think doing multiple layers would look good. I just have to figure out how I want to do that. Have I done... I don't know how I keep... I don't know if that's... I think it's okay. I don't want to overthink the pattern here, but at the same time, I want to make sure it's how I want it. Okay. Is this helping get a feel? What I might want to do, a good thing to do maybe would be making the paths to connect, figuring out how I want to do it, because I think there'll probably be a straight path here, and then maybe some like kind of curved path connecting the parts like here. Would be good, potentially. And maybe getting those paths down would help kind of organize the build. All right. But at least I'm just placing things down. And not just standing around doing nothing. But I should continue to think about kind of what I want to do with the designs here. So I'm kind of like multitasking. So let's think. Okay, it's raining. Am I out of... I'm pretty much out of andesite now. I don't think I have any more in the bottom chests. I may have a little bit that I've forgotten about, but I think that might be it. Oh, I might be just forgetting, like I have another shulker box of it somewhere, but I use it really fast, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's all completely gone. Okay, let's just kind of click and fill this up. We could probably have enough to finish this layer. Okay, yeah, I'm out of blocks. I think it's randomized good enough. Parts like that look weird, but I don't know. If I really want to change it, I can do that later. What does it look like just with this much up? I mean, that's barely anything, right? Um, for how big it's actually going to be. Oh, but I think it really helped give me like a feel for the build. Yeah, I think this is gonna, I think just bringing up this tower is gonna make the other parts kind of come together. Let's look at it from the front, just so I have, like, I can see the window I put in place. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. What I was kind of thinking for a second there that I could add, like, use a beacon as like decoration for a pillar. I don't know if that'd really work well. I think the overall shape of the build I like. That is good. It's just it's the detailing that I'm struggling with right now. And for the rest of the stream, I think I'll just go mine for andesite instead of sticking around here for now. I think that'll be the smart thing to do since I do need more of it. I'm just gonna check real quick. I'm not completely missing a ton. Just to get a gauge on how much I have. But I think, yeah, I think I'm out. Let's glide down. And then it would be, I don't know, maybe one of these shulker box. I have 2 andesite. Um these chests. Yeah, I even if I do have someone here, it's not gonna be a significant amount, I think. Uh okay. Let's just check here. Is there any way to craft andesite actually now that I think about it? Yes, you can. Cobblestone and diorite. You know what? That may actually really help me out here. I didn't even know this, really. I knew you could craft like certain things, like you can like craft in between certain blocks, but now I have a reason to actually get. Do I have? I think I should have quite a bit of diorite, and if it doubles with the cobblestone, oh, this is actually is really great. I should have thought about this earlier. Because cobblestone I have tons of, I think. I purposely got I get cobblestone now and then when mining. Just because you need it for like crafting and stuff, and it's helpful to have like the variety. Oh, but this is actually gonna make it a lot more efficient if I do want to go get andesite in the future. But this should be enough. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a tip. If you're trying to get a lot of andesite, go mining for diorite and andesite, and then you can like the diorite's actually even more effective than getting the andesite itself because you get 2 blocks here. Oh my gosh. This is... Oh, I wish I knew about this earlier. This is like... Oh my goodness, because I've went out for andesite so many times, and this would like triple the efficiency of finding it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I don't know what to do. At least I learned something. Even if it's really late into the build, I probably am going to use andesite in the future in this build. Even if it's just like it's like the interior part of it, like to keep with the outside of the build, I'm gonna wanna use andesite for certain decorations. The inside, it's not gonna be exactly kind of fitting the style. I think I'm gonna kind of make like a just kind of whatever I want in different areas and not like make it fitting theme and kind of just be like a functional base on the inside. But on certain parts, I kind of would like to keep the same similar aesthetic. Okay. Let's put this here. I'm gonna need more cobblestone. That's what I'm low on right now. And then we can I think we can just like if I can just control, do I have to click control Q? No, I could just shift, I think would be faster. I don't know what's the best way to craft this. Okay. At a certain point I think we can kind of get quite a bit. Oh my gosh, but this is so good. Oh my goodness. Because like recipes like this, like you really don't use unless you are really thinking about it. Like it's I wish I thought about it earlier than this, and I may actually run out of cobblestone here. I don't have a crazy amount. And wait, actually, I can just do this with my inventory. I don't know why I was like switching through it. It fills up the same amount of space. Okay, is there any empty shulker boxes here that I can just repurpose? Not really. Okay, let's... Because I guess I didn't think that you could craft andesite specifically. I thought you could craft things maybe with andesite. But I didn't think, yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay, let's grab this. I don't know how much cobblestone I have. And maybe I shouldn't be turning all of this into andesite. That might be a bad idea, but I don't imagine using diorite in the build at all, and it's not gonna be too hard to get it. And I think, can you craft diorite also? Diorite? Yeah, you can craft it with quartz and stone. Which is a little difficult. I could use my piglin farm, but my gold farm is kind of broken now. So I mean, it still technically produces gold, and I have a lot of gold built up in it. And my piglin farm is inefficient. I probably should make a new one. I probably should make a new gold farm too. At some point, but I might want to focus on different things first. Okay, that should be enough for now. And there's more. Oh, there's more diorite in here too. Because all this diorite's from I think the original time I cleared out this area, and not really from my other mining journeys. Let's get another shulker box here actually. I'm gonna need to get more shulker boxes at some point. Probably should make a shulker farm. I know there's like a lot of really cool designs for those. They seem like they're kind of difficult to make, but it shouldn't be too hard if I follow a tutorial. Okay, let's just get a ton of stone in here. But this is gonna this saves so much time. Okay. Oh well. I mean, it's good that I went out and kind of got andesite, but it would have been more efficient if I just kind of did it differently. Okay, so I guess we can reorganize our inventory here. And we could just keep these shulker boxes on myself. Just like that. And I have a stone cutter. I don't need dirt anymore, so I'll keep like 21 on me just in case I need to do something. I mean, I guess I'll just use a stone instead. Okay, there's stone. And I'll leave that andesite thing there. And then I guess we can craft all this into stone bricks. I think I have too much of the stone bricks already, but we'll fill the rest of my inventory up with just regular stone. Where did I put the stone that I was using? Okay, that I put it in here. I actually need this shulker box. Is this the stone one? Yeah, okay. Maybe not that much since I need some for the andesite, which I can get from this one since this shulker box is open. I can reorganize that. Now that I'm looking at my shears here, I probably should shear some sheep real quick. Also, just so I get more wool in case I need it. Alright. But this revelation has helped me gain more inspiration for the build, I think. But like it's kind of sad too, because look out how much andesite. All of this andesite was not crafted. It was all mined out, most of it purposely gathering it. I mean, the bottom wall, I probably had enough andesite maybe from just earlier, like clearing the area out. Something just... Oh. I don't know, I had a computer notification or something. Hopefully that's not an issue. Okay, let's get all the wool here. Okay. Gosh, the sheep are just filling my ears up. Ah, silence. Okay, yeah, let's just add a few more layers to the top of the pillar here. I think having it a little bit higher will give the best picture of it. So that should be good. Okay, let's sleep, reorganize my inventory, and then we can head up. I think it would be like interesting to see how fast I could, like someone could build this, like this build from like scratch in survival mode. Like if you were speed running building it, you would already have the design, right? So it's what I'm doing here is different, right? Because I'm designing it while I build it. But I wonder how will you do it? Right? Because like this isn't the type of thing people usually speed run, right? I haven't seen people speed run building certain things. It's probably done, but I think it'd be interesting because you need to gather a lot of resources and you have to follow design and like I don't know if there's like speed placing in methods or something. But I feel like that might be cool to see something like that. Probably wouldn't want to do it on a build this big, just because this would take a really long time. But I don't know, if someone has like a smaller build, it might be a fun thing to watch. I mean, some people probably would be committed enough to build like a huge thing, but it would probably be something you already built and not like a standardized speed running thing as much. It'd probably be more a personal thing to check out. But I wouldn't know the fastest way to do it because clearly it would be most efficient to build something like this if you had used the diorite and the cobblestone. But like the first step would be to get tools, right? I don't think you'd mess around with netherite stuff. That would just be a waste of time. You would probably just, I don't know, either like get a villager set up of some sort, just like a quick one to get like some good enchants on tools. And if it like building something like this includes clearing out the area, you'd want to get a beacon, so you'd want to make some type of iron farm or I don't know, raid farm to get emeralds. But that might, I don't know, there might be a fast way to do that, or maybe you just want to mine it. But you'd also probably need to go mining on your own to get some of the stone for this build, because it's not, like, just clearing out the area is not enough for the entirety of this stone area, or, like, this build, I don't think. Maybe if... I don't think so, though. Just do a quick check. So you'd get, like, tools, right? That'd be the first thing you'd do to speedrun, like, a big build. And then it would be about gathering the materials next. I think you'd want to gather all the materials, then start building would be the smart way to do it instead of going back and forth. You'd want to get everything you need. I'm not sure if really getting shulker boxes would be more efficient in building something like this, or just having it in stuff in your inventory and making like a pile of chests, like gathering it up. Would be the smart thing to do. Oh, I clicked it all in my inventory. Is this good? Let me just get some more stone out and stuff just to fill up a little bit. I probably should clear out my inventory of everything just so I have more space, but that requires quite a bit of work. Okay, so is it 1, 2, 3? Okay, we're good there. Break this. Oh no, my shulker box. And then, oh, wait a minute. That area something can spawn on. I didn't even think about it. Oh, where'd my shulker box fall? I just saw the zombie and got distracted. Okay. I put too much in my inventory. Oops. Okay, let's just put like that there. Just two, because I'm gonna want to torch. I think I have torches in here. No, I don't. Okay, my inventory is way too much of a mess right now. Even though I tried to organize it. I want to light up that area just so nothing spawns there. Because I guess there is a lot of like crevice areas that I could miss. So it's good that I saw that. But things like that, when I'm doing the interior, I'd probably notice. Do I have torches in here? I don't have many. What I'll do is I'll just place like one torch on each of those blocks. Just for now. To make it feel safer. Like, not that a zombie right here, or like even a creeper would be too much of a threat. Ah. That's only one block. Why are the rest 2 blocks out? That's weird. I guess I forgot to do that one. Aha, and I placed it on the wall. Look, it doesn't matter that it's on the right spot. But I prefer it all to be the same. Just, you know, for consistency's sake. Now I'm gonna need wood. You know what? I'm just gonna go back over to my area and just clear a little bit out. So things I don't need for now. I don't need this. I'm gonna not need my shield or my shears. It's a little risky. I keep coming back to the bed here anyway, so I guess I don't need that. It would be smart to have though. Okay. I'm gonna want just like a stack of dirt and a stack of wood. Do I have any wood left? Okay, I have a little bit. Okay. Oh, and there's these right here also. I mean, this is definitely going to be some interior area, but for now, I'm just going to place torches on top of it, so nothing spawns. Like, even though I'm not going to be here, I'd like to light this up. Okay. Okay, got that one. I should just get out my dirt. You know what? Let's just do that. And, like, place a block. Get rid of that. Okay. Alright. But now I'm getting distracted. I mean, this is going to be changed anyway, so it's really a waste of time, but since I'm not going to do the interior anytime soon, or like, not like really that soon, I'll wait. Oh, and that one's, there we go. I just want it to be the same. Okay, we just have 2 more sides to do real quick. Let me see, no, okay. It's fine. let's put that there. I'm going to do the one on the other side first, and then go here. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna run out of torches, aren't I? I'm gonna be one too short. Gosh, dang it. Okay, let's go get some torches. From down here, I guess there's definitely torches somewhere in here, or at least some sticks and a coal. And there actually should be quite a bit of smooth stone in here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to just do that, and then I can go to this. So if I need smooth stone, remember to come get the furnaces. Well, I'm not going to get it right now just because I don't need it, and that'd be another distraction. Was there? No, I thought I saw a zombie in the window, but it was probably just the flowers. And what is this? Why did I forget to do it on this side? And why is that one so much closer? This is okay, well I've realized I have a few issues with the way I built this side that are inconsistent with the other parts build. I'm missing that and also doing this. So either I copied them wrong or I just forgot to add them on the other sides here. So we're going to get even more distracted, but this is good that I've noticed this because it would have annoyed me later. But right now it's annoying me instead. And you know what? Let's just get this andesite thing out and just put some andesite in here because this is taking way longer than I thought it would. Where is it? Is it? Okay, so it should be right at this height, I think. Okay, let's get rid of that. And I'm going to need... Oh, that's not right. It goes here. It's going to be here. Oh my gosh. I don't have the blocks for this. I guess I have the trapdoor probably. Was it down? Yep, it's down. So I need to do the one on the other side also, and I don't have a lantern to put that there. I'm not sure how I messed this up though. Okay, we just need to get one lantern and a trapdoor. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm great at using an elytra. I need a trapdoor and a lantern. Those are the things I need. So, do I even have a spruce trapdoor up here? I don't think I do. I might? Yeah, actually I have a ton of trapdoors. Never mind. And I need one lantern. Okay, that should be all I need, unless I misplace one of these blocks. Okay, and then we can get back to the part of the build that we were working on. Okay, let's get rid of that dirt there. I think it's here. The wood is here. And then we have this here and this here. And we can probably go, I don't know. Let's go around the inside. Which way am I even going here? I need to go through here and then below. I don't know why I went around this way. But that's at the same height. And those, I think this is at the right height. Yeah. Okay, and then we can just place a block there and a torch. And we can get rid of this, switch to that tool. And there's already a torch there, and there's a torch underneath. Okay, I fixed that. I don't know why that was wrong. Probably just, like, forgot to do it on that section correctly. I might have started with that and kind of changed it up. Alright. Let's go back up here. I'm going to need to reorganize things one more time, but since I have shulker boxes on me, I shouldn't... Oh, I missed the crouch. Okay. I shouldn't have to go back to the storage area to redistribute things. Okay, let's just lift this up and Yeah, we should have enough on me. My elytra is getting low today. I've been flying a lot. I mended it up before the stream at my villager hall, which has no emeralds for the most part. I only have 3 iron traders, so it's not really the most efficient trading hall, but since I've made it quite a long time ago now. But it still works, so I'm not going to bother to replace it. But that's another thing on the to-do list that's infinitely long that I probably should do at some point, make a better trading hall. Because I have all the books for the most part at the place. So that it would be mostly for just getting emeralds and like some of the like resources you can get from villagers. Like, I don't know, glass. I have quite a few librarians already, but what's something you can get from... I think you can trade for like... I placed quite a bit of the stone brick there. But I think you can get terracotta might be a good thing to get, or... I mean, I don't often use terracotta in builds. I don't really like the colors most of the time, but... You know, it's good to have. What's something like that's actually like a good block to get from them, though? You can get bricks from villagers, I think, which is good. I don't use bricks that often. But, you know, that's something you can get. What else? I mean, librarians have the glass and the lanterns, which is nice. I think you can get like a variety of beds from the loom guys. Shepherds? Are there shepherds? Or are they... I think they're shepherds. No. I don't know what they're called, that type of villager, but you know, the loom villagers. They sell beds, and I think you can give them wool for emeralds. I don't think you can get wool from them. But if you want wool, you probably should just make a sheep farm, right? So, which is something I need to build still, because I still have the whole sheep farm. But is there anything else I'd really need from villagers? Besides, like, the small amounts of stuff I can get? Because, like, you don't need 1,000 ocean monument maps, right? You just need one. I mean, maybe, like, you want 1 or 2, but I think for the most part they just go to the same one, so it's not... It's kind of a one-time use type of a trade that you don't need to get more than once. I don't think I need a lot of compasses from villagers, but that's something I could get, I guess. Okay, this, I need more stone. I think just stone. So that's not the stone one, but you know, let's get a few more stacks of that anyway. Andesites. And then we can put this here and then get a few more stacks of stone. And then, no, oh, I filled it up too much again. Okay, wait, what I can do is that, but I still need to go get my shulker box. Okay. And redistribute my items and go back up. Oh, it feels... I think it just feels a lot better with this tower in starting to get in place. It feels full. And I think that's what I was missing. It just felt too empty up here. And now with that kind of... This kind of going up... And I don't know how high I want this. I know it's going to be pretty high. At least kind of match the height of the roof of this, I think was what I said. I haven't made the roof of this yet, so I can't really tell, but I know the roof's going to go up a few more layers at least. So maybe we'll go like 2 or 3 higher? Like sets of 3? Okay. But some people, like, you know, they have the huge villager thing where you can get like, they have like a ton of the same person. But the thing with like certain trades, like if you want one of like each terracotta or glazed terracotta thing, you'd have to like wait a lot, and I don't know if that's the first trade from the stonecutter guy. So it's kind of a grindy thing to do. So I'm not sure if that's the most worth it for my needs. But if I was building something big, maybe I'd get purposely like a set of villagers for like a certain block would be a smart thing to do in the future. I don't think I'll ever, probably not soon. Once I finish this build, I think I'll focus more on just farms in this world and just building the inside of it, kind of getting some spaces in there, and decorating that now and then, but kind of just do a bunch of smaller projects because, as much as it's fun to do big projects, they can kind of get tiring. You know, you want to try new things, and I feel like I get stuck with if you get stuck with big projects, then you kind of don't do other stuff you want to do. But we're getting pretty close to the end here. Once we get the few details that I'm kind of still struggling with on these pillars, then I think it'll be ready. Like it'll be pretty much done. We just need to do the roofs, the connection here, and that's it. There's definitely a few other details with the build that we'll still need to do. Like I'm gonna want to terraform kind of the edge around here. But at a certain point, I want to just say that the build's exterior is done. That's kind of what I'm going towards. The interior will be like an ongoing project. I don't think I'll ever finish the interior of this build, and that's, I mean, maybe if I have some big thing I want to build inside that just fills up everything and I kind of just like block off like maybe the corner edges. But I think I'll take it like room by room, and it'll just be kind of a maze in the end. Maybe it would be a good idea to work out like some sort of floor plan so it's not a complete mess inside. I'll probably do that, but it'll be mostly just kind of what I feel is best at the moment. So I don't know if there is, like, with villagers, I think the trades are mostly like, you know, just a few things. Like I don't know if I need more. Like I can't imagine needing too much of like the same type of villager. Like my trading hall in this world is more focused around having like one of each type of villager, less than having like a bunch of one so I can get a ton of a single material. Okay, it's feeling a lot bigger, but I think it definitely needs to go higher. This is not, it's not tall enough. I mean, definitely at least one more layer. I know the roof's gonna be big or whatever, but it's gonna need to be bigger than, oops, it's gonna need to be bigger than this pillar's gonna need to be bigger. I probably should map it out first, but I think just getting the feel here is better than making like just guesses for the height. And maybe building this height will help me figure out how tall I want the roofs of these to be. Because they are inspired by the other towers, right? I want it to be kind of the same ratio, but like it's hard to do that with the blocks, kind of like how I was struggling with the window earlier today. Getting that the right size. So I think I'll kind of just have to figure it out as I go. And I think the main part of the roof, like this, won't be too difficult. Just the bottom will be hard. And I'll just have to figure out like how to start the diagonal here, because I probably will have it where it goes up 4. I think this has like 4 blocks each time, right? That's how it kind of goes up. That's how steep it is. So we're going to do something like that, but it'll probably go in a bit further to begin with also. And then go up. I'm not sure how many layers that would take though. It's going to be significantly bigger. Probably should sleep right now, but you know what? I brought my bed. I forgot about that for a second. I'm so efficient now. Just so things don't spawn down there like that zombie did. Okay, we can get that. I can do that. Okay. I'll need to refill up in a second. But I think I'm getting to the height where I might just want to stop this part for now. and continue maybe building up later and then work on how I want to connect things to the bottom of it. Because in the process here, I don't think doing this roof before that roof would be a smart thing to do. I think building this roof first, and this roof's going to be really complicated and hard anyway and have a lot of steps. It'll probably be more difficult than that roof down there, which was, I don't know, maybe it'll be probably the same difficulty. Because it's going to be big. That roof was wide, but it's going to be a lot skinnier than this roof is, since it's a whole, like, inside here. But I think, like, if I have it go up and there be, like, some sort of, like, maybe colonnade, is that the right thing? Where it's just it's like that one. If we go down here, let's see. Is this the... Okay, that's a bit higher now. It might still need a few more layers, but like right here, if I do a layer like that on the top roof, but maybe kind of just more integrated into a roof, so like the roof goes up, right? And then there'll be this type of thing, and then it goes up again, and there'd be like maybe a center kind of window thing sticking out of the roof. Kind of like if this window was just sticking out and maybe more decorated, sort of like that, how this sticks out of the roof. But if there was like a window on it, might not need a window, but details like that where it's not just straight up like this one. Because this is small enough to where you don't really need a window in here. That would make it just too busy, I think. But on something so big, you need more details. Or then it'd feel just a little bit too plain. Okay, let's take a look from afar here. Just to see if this is... Oh, it's kind of unloaded. Okay. Alright. I think I'll do one more layer up. Because at this point, I'm not sure what I want to do up here. And I'm probably going to have to break some blocks, maybe. So I lowered my render distance on my game here to like 14 chunks. Which is lower than I'd want it to be. So my computer could handle more than that, right? But I've been having issues with my fan being really loud. Like while I have games open and stuff. It's like okay, but I don't know, it's getting like it's like probably not overheating, right? But it's using a lot of CPU more than it should be. Because Minecraft, right, it's kind of big game, sort of. But it shouldn't be making as much noise as it does right now. Like, it's pretty okay. But usually, like, if I open the game or something, it like kind of goes in and out in how loud it is, which is annoying. Okay, I probably can just do that for the rest of this part. So I don't know what it is. I think my computer's it's just heating up and then turning on the fan. But it's a little too loud. So I've been working on trying to make it quieter. I've propped it up now. So like I don't know if I think there's fans underneath it, which might be making it work better today. Because I let those fans like be propped up. I think you can get like laptop stands where they're like above your desk. I might get one of those, might be helpful, but I'll kind of see if it works a little. Like it's been working a little bit better, I think, with it propped up now, because there's like I think there's fans underneath my computer, which like don't really do anything when they're on the table like flat. So I think helping them like have air, like touch air, is better and be more open. Okay, so let's see, how does this look now? Like the amount of blocks I place is just so much, like on this part, and it's so much faster than it would take to make like this window, for example. This window, like the designing it took probably not as much time as I mean, maybe just as much time as building the whole tower here if I didn't get distracted. Um, but I'm still not finalized. So designing the build takes so much more time than just placing it in. And parts of it that are more repetitive, I find also are a lot easier to build than parts that are complicated because like this roof took a while to copy over. Like getting the original design was complicated, but then also copying it over to all four sides took quite a long time because I'm like, is this the right height? I mean, you could just build like across here, this part's easy, but like on this edge part, it has like a really like kind of organic shape to it that I need to be exactly the same on all the sides to make it look right. I mean, it's a roof, so it's not really organic, but it's like all diagonally and curved, which makes it hard to like remember the shapes of. So you have to do like each part at a time. But like this, you just build it straight up. I don't know if the texturing here is messed up because it looks a little weird, but I think it's probably okay. There might not be enough stone brick, is what I may be feeling right now. But there'll be windows and stuff in it, and we can also detail it later. And if there's like, I think the only reason I'd want to detail it again is if there's specific spots that don't have enough like variation. Like up there's a lot of andesite, so I might want to change it up a bit. Um, but if they're kind of just like this, it's not really the way they're shaped. It's just that there's a variety of the blocks, and from afar it looks okay. The andesite is the most like notable thing like that stands out because it's slightly lighter than the stone, and the stone brick is basically the same tone as the stone itself. Um, so yeah, I think, but I think I may call it here for today for this stream, since I think I've made progress, and I'm not sure. Let me figure out what I'm going to do the next stream real quick though, because we could either what part of the build should I work on? Because I want to figure that out now so I don't lose my train of thought. I think if we uh huh. I guess we could figure out, oh my gosh, is this different height? Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Oh no. Wait, that doesn't even make sense. Uh I've just realized that this side is not the same height as that side, which is kind of annoying. This must have been the first side I did though, right? Oh my gosh. Well, that shouldn't take too long to fix. I just have to raise this one up. One. I don't know how I didn't notice that before, but I must have just missed the heighting. I think I'll stick with how its height is at this part.